it's Kylie, and today I'm going to show y'all how to do the star stitch. So I know this stitch can look a little bit intimidating, but really it's really not that hard at all. Once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy. It is basically a 2-row repeat with the bottom half, with one row being the bottom half of the star and the next row being the top half of the star. So each color section I have is made up of 2 rows. So it takes a 2-row repeat to make the star stitch. But real quick, before I go any farther in the video, if y'all like my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner so you will never miss any new stitch tutorials or free patterns that I will be posting, because I have a pattern for the star stitch coming out very soon that I think y'all all will love. So make sure you click the subscribe button. And I also want to show y'all the back of this. This is what the wrong side looks like. So it's kind of interesting too how the different colors, we use different colors how they pull. But that's the wrong side. This is the front side. So to get started, any yarn and hook will work. I just have a worsted weight yarn and an I 5.5mm hook. And to get started, you want to chain an odd number of stitches. So I'm just going to start with like 21. Okay, so I've chained an odd number of stitches, and to start and to make our first star, we're going to start in the second chain from our hook, and we're going to insert our hook and pull up a loop. 2 loops on our hook. We're just going to hold it, insert into the next chain stitch, pull up another loop. 3 loops. We're going to repeat that, going down and inserting our hook into a chain stitch and pull up a loop until we have 6 loops on our hook. Okay, there's 6 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on my hook. So there is a star stitch. To secure the star stitch, you will chain 1, and that is like how you start, and that is our first star stitch, or technically like half of our first star stitch. So this is the part it gets tricky of knowing where to, gets a little harder to explain, of knowing where to insert our hook to pull up loops. So we're going to insert our hook here in the eye or center of our star stitch and pull up a loop. And then these posts here, the very last post, you will insert your hook there also and pull up a loop. In the same stitch, you will go ahead and insert your hook and pull up a loop. And then the next 2 stitches, you will insert and pull up a loop. And that will give you 6 stitches on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 stitches, secure with a chain stitch. So there's like 2. See? So we'll do that again because it is a little bit confusing. So we'll insert our hook in the center or eye of our star stitch and pull up a loop. This post, we'll insert our hook and pull up a loop. Another thing helps is if you're real loose when you pull up your loop, so then it's easier to insert your hook where it needs to be. Insert in this next, or in the same stitch that you've been working in, and then the next 2 stitches. And you just repeat that all the way down. So there's 3. Secure it with a chain stitch. We'll continue. Insert into the middle, insert into the post, the same stitch, and the next 2. See there how it's starting to look like a star stitch? So I'm going to go ahead and continue this all the way down to the end. Reach the end, if you have chained an odd number of stitches, you should have 1 stitch left, and we will work a half double crochet in that very last stitch. So now we'll go on to row 2 and do the other half of our star. So for this row, we will chain 2 and turn, and then you are simply going to work 2 half double crochet in each one of these middle or eye spaces in each star. So we're just going to work 2 half double crochet, go down, find the next one, There's the next one. Work 2 half double crochet in it, and you'll repeat that all the way down the row in each eye space. And you'll just repeat that down the row in each eye or center of the star stitch all the way down the row. When you get back to the very end, after you've worked your last 2 half double crochet in the middle of that star stitch, what you're going to do is you're going to work a half double crochet in this very last stitch here to help even it up. And that will even the row up. So there's the wrong side. So there's the right side, and that should be what your first row of star stitch should look like. Okay, so now I'm going to go on and show you how to do another row of star stitch. I'm going to chain 3 and turn around here, and then in the second stitch from my hook, I'm going to pull up a loop. Also in the next stitch, pull up a loop, and then start working in these stitches here, and pull up a loop in each stitch until I have 6 loops on my hook. Pull through all 6, secure with a chain. And then you're pretty much going to do the exact same thing we've done down here. You're going to pull up a loop through the eye, go through the post, the same stitch, and the next 2 stitches. Pull through all 6, chain to secure. And you're going to repeat the exact same thing that we've done in row 1 and place a half double crochet in the very last stitch down here when you get across. Okay, so now I've got to the end of this row. I'm going to, you can see if you just started here and just went on here, how it would be a little lopsided. So we're going to place a half double crochet in the top of this chain 2 from the previous round. That way it'll help even that up. So then it'll be even like a square. So then we're just going to go on and finish our other half of our star stitch. We'll do like we done in row 2. Chain 2, turn our work. You will place 2 half double crochet in each of the center or eye spots, these little eyes of your star stitch. Made back to the end. I'm going to place a half double crochet in the very last stitch or top of that chain 3. And that's all there is to the star stitch. It's not hard at all. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video tutorial. If y'all did, be sure and click subscribe. And be sure to check out my blog for free crochet patterns and more tutorials. OkieGirlBling'n'Things.com. And happy crocheting, guys.